The Black Desert Story. Hello and welcome to the Black Desert. Black Desert is an MMORPG with a massive freedom vibe. Take Guild Wars 2, Animal Crossing and Dynasty Warriors, put them in a blender and you get Black Desert. Also, despite the title, you don't get to see a desert for the majority of the game. However, I will only explain the main storyline and not the gameplay, so spoilers ahead. The story starts with exposition. There once was evil, then there wasn't, and now there is. Also some black energy shit. Yeah. Your hero wakes up without memory, but with a shadow companion in their head. Well, we just call it Spoopy Ghosty. Upon starting up the game, you find Princess Peach or some shit, and the first guy you meet already tells you she's annoying. Really? She's being a jerk to Indiana Jones, so you kinda ignore him and go punching guys instead. Until Spoopy Ghosty sends you to a ruin. Indy found an artifact, and Spoopy Ghosty decides to enter it. He leaves with teeth, and you start realizing Spoopy Ghosty will outpower you in due time. Oh shit. So, you play right into his hands like an idiot. Whoops, no he got arms. That's scary. Now, stuff actually starts happening. In some orc tower, exposition kicks in. Prince Charming runs into Reaper from Overwatch. Neither was properly introduced. Reaper tells Charming that he's the Herald of Doom or some shit, but Charming refuses, until Reaper calls him a pussy. Then he's suddenly compelled. He steals some irrelevant orders from a castle, but makes sure people know who did it, so he just turns up with 3 Reaper mains. Then, nothing happens for a few hours, until you meet some Order of Whispers agents that only exist to tell you that there in fact is a secret society, which is never mentioned again, and got no impact on anything. That was a waste of time. Next up, you help the Pope in doing the Purge, aka you kill the poor and sick, for no reason at all. Then trolls happen, and keep happening, and don't stop happening. You kill trolls for like 5 hours. Then the big reveal, it was Prince Charming all along. Except it wasn't. It's completely illogical. Whatever, it is revealed. Prince Charming is an edgelord in training. He ain't quite Reaper yet, but I'll let it slide. So, off you go to fight some Frankenstein guy who is not related to anything whatsoever. Next up, you kill the lizard people that run America. For no reason. Not even a twist. In fact, you do that with 2 more enemy groups. And then stuff happens again. Prince Charming is betrayed by his dark powers, because that's never happened before. Classic dark powers. Anyways, it turns Charming into a dragon born from Dungeons and Dragons, and he goes generically evil. So you go get some water and bring it to some random NPCs from the early game, who use it to summon the light. You're the chosen one, thank you, go kill Charming. And you do. He's the easier version of Providence from Risk of Rain, but he spawns some Reaper mains, so that's a special thing about him. And that's it. There's no credits, nothing. Except there is. You find the next source of power for Spoopy Ghosty. However, before you can activate it, some random chick you never saw before turns up, and she threatens to kill herself if you activate the power. So it turns out the darkness has possessed this girl to stop you from deactivating the dark portal things, so you do it anyways. It's not that relevant. Also, Prince Charming turns up again, and he's still a dick though. And that's it. Roll the credits. Story's over.